Have you ever felt like the world was crashing down on you for something you didn't even do? Imagine being at the peak of your career, everything you've worked for, only to have it all snatched away in an instant. This is the story of David, a brilliant project manager, and how his unwavering patience completely rewrote his destiny. David was the star of his company, known for his integrity and innovative ideas. He was on the fast track, respected by his peers and admired by the CEO, Mr. Harrison. But in the shadows, jealousy was brewing. Two senior colleagues, envious of his rapid rise, conspired against him. They framed him for a massive corporate fraud, meticulously planting false evidence that pointed directly at David. The day the police walked into his office is a day David will never forget. The shock, the confusion, the betrayal in his colleagues' eyes. Despite his pleas of innocence, the evidence was overwhelming. The trial was swift, a blur of accusations and legal jargon. David was found guilty. The gavel fell, and with it, his world shattered. Sentenced to years in prison, he lost his job, his reputation, and his freedom. Locked away from the world, it would have been easy to surrender to bitterness and despair. The urge for revenge against his accusers was a fire that could have consumed him. But David chose a different path. He chose patience. He believed that truth, like a river, will always find its way to the sea. Inside those cold prison walls, he didn't waste his time plotting revenge. He spent it studying law, understanding the intricacies of his case, and working tirelessly with his lawyer. Day after day, month after month, they painstakingly gathered evidence. They traced digital footprints, re-examined documents, and found inconsistencies in the testimonies. David's lawyer, fueled by his client's calm resolve, presented appeal after appeal. They faced rejection, but David's patience never wavered. He held on to hope, convinced that justice would prevail. He channeled all his energy not into hatred, but into proving his innocence. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, came the breakthrough. A tiny digital discrepancy uncovered by David himself led them to the real culprits. New evidence was presented, and the truth was undeniable. The court overturned his conviction, and David walked out of the prison gates, a free man. The news sent shockwaves through his old company. The two colleagues who framed him were exposed and faced the legal consequences of their actions. When Mr. Harrison, the CEO, learned the full story, not just of the false accusation, but of David's incredible strength and patience during his ordeal, he was deeply moved and filled with remorse. He saw in David not just an innocent man, but a leader of unparalleled character. He called David into his office, not just to apologize, but to make him an offer that would change his life forever. Impressed by his resilience, strategic mind, and unwavering integrity, Mr. Harrison appointed David as his new chief operating officer, his second in command. The very company that had cast him out now welcomed him back as a leader. David's patience had not only won him his freedom, but had also revealed his true worth. His story became a legend within the company, a powerful reminder that in the face of injustice, patience and integrity are the most powerful weapons. He didn't just get his old life back, he earned a better one. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched you, please give it a like, share it with someone who might need to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories. See you in the next video.